Have you ever wondered how to embrace your femininity more? If that question has ever crossed your mind, you're in the right place. In today's world where we juggle so many roles, it's easy to lose touch with our inner feminine self. But fear not. This video is all about reminding you of the power and beauty of femininity and how to bring it out in your everyday life. We're going to explore simple habits that you can incorporate into your routine to enhance your feminine energy. We'll talk about dressing with elegance, practicing self-care, embracing feminine hobbies, cultivating grace and politeness, and embracing your emotions. Each of these habits, when practiced consistently, can help you feel more in tune with your femininity and make you feel more confident and empowered as a woman. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of rediscovering and embracing your femininity? Stay tuned as we dive into these habits one by one. Firstly, let's talk about the power of dressing elegantly. Elegance in dressing is more than just a fashion statement. It's a testament to your self-esteem and confidence. A well-dressed woman radiates an aura of self-assurance and poise, which is absolutely contagious. It's like a secret weapon that you carry with you, turning heads as you glide through your day. But what does it mean to dress elegantly? Does it mean donning the latest high-end fashion trends or drowning in designer labels? Far from it. True elegance lies in simplicity and comfort. It's about choosing clothes that make you feel good about yourself. It's about the perfect fit, the right color, and the kind of fabric that makes you feel like you're wrapped in a cloud. Comfort, my friends, is the cornerstone of elegance. When you're comfortable in what you're wearing, you move with more grace and ease. You're not constantly tugging at your clothes or worrying if something is out of place. You're free to be yourself, and that in itself is incredibly empowering. Now let's talk about personal style. Your personal style is a reflection of your personality, your tastes, and your lifestyle. It's your unique fashion fingerprint. It's the way you mix and match your clothes, the accessories you choose, the way you do your hair, or even the perfume you wear. Your personal style is what sets you apart from the crowd. It's an expression of who you are. So, how do you discover your personal style? Start by understanding what you're comfortable in. Experiment with different looks until you find what feels right. Trust your instincts. Remember, fashion is supposed to be fun. It's a playground where you get to express your creativity. In the end, dressing elegantly is about feeling good about yourself. It's about walking out the door with your head held high, ready to conquer the world. It's about embracing your individuality and expressing it through your clothes. It's not about impressing others, but about impressing yourself. Remember, it's not about following trends, it's about expressing yourself. Next on the list is practicing self-care. Now, when we talk about self-care, we're not just referring to pampering sessions and bubble baths, although those are fantastic too. Self-care covers a much broader spectrum, encompassing every aspect of our well-being, from physical to mental. Let's begin with skincare. Our skin is the largest organ in our body, and it deserves a little extra love and attention. A good skincare routine doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It could be as simple as cleansing your face every night, applying a moisturizer, and don't forget the sunscreen, every single day, rain or shine. And remember, it's not just about looking good on the outside, but also about feeling good on the inside. Next, let's talk about exercise. Now, I know the thought of hitting the gym or running a marathon might seem daunting to some of us, but exercise doesn't have to be strenuous to be effective. It could be a short walk in the park, a yoga class, or even dancing around in your living room. The goal is to keep your body moving, to keep it strong and healthy. Exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in our brain that can boost our mood and energy levels. Now, let's shift our focus to mental health. In this fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to take care of our minds. So take a moment each day to check in with yourself. It could be through meditation, journaling, or even just sitting quietly with a cup of tea. It's about creating a safe space for yourself to process your thoughts and feelings, to recharge and rejuvenate. So, whether it's skincare, exercise, or mental health practices, the key is consistency. It's about making these practices a part of your daily routine, of creating a lifestyle that prioritizes your well-being. Remember, self-care is not about being selfish. It's about acknowledging that you matter, that your well-being matters. Because at the end of the day, you can't pour from an empty cup. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Another habit to consider is embracing hobbies typically considered feminine. Now, it's important to remember that hobbies don't have a gender. They're simply activities that we enjoy. However, society often labels certain hobbies as more feminine or masculine, and there's nothing wrong with leaning into those stereotypes if it helps you feel more connected to your femininity. Let's start with reading. Delving into a good book can not only develop your empathy and understanding of the world, but it can also provide a tranquil escape from your daily routine. Whether you're swept up in a romance novel or captivated by a thrilling mystery, reading can be a deeply personal and fulfilling hobby. Next up, writing. This can be a wonderful outlet for self-expression. Journaling your thoughts and emotions, penning poetry, or even crafting a short story can help you connect with your inner self. It's a hobby that allows you to explore your creativity and express your feelings in a safe and personal space. Gardening, too, is a hobby that can bring immense joy and fulfillment. It's not just about growing beautiful flowers or fresh vegetables. Gardening connects you with nature, teaching patience and appreciation for life's little miracles. Plus, there's nothing quite like the satisfaction of nurturing something from seed to bloom. And let's not forget about cooking. Whether you're preparing a simple meal for one or a feast for friends and family, cooking can be a wonderful way to express love and care. It's also a creative outlet, allowing you to experiment with flavors and techniques, and ultimately, create something delicious to share. These are just a few examples, but the key is to choose something that you genuinely enjoy. Remember, hobbies are not chores. They are activities that bring you happiness, relaxation, and a sense of accomplishment. Hobbies are not just pastimes, they are gateways to discovering yourself. So whether it's reading, writing, gardening, cooking, or something entirely different, embrace the hobbies that make you feel joyful, creative, and most importantly, more in tune with your feminine side. Cultivating grace and politeness is another habit to consider. Now, grace isn't about being a doormat. It's not about letting others walk all over you. No, it's about carrying yourself with dignity, with respect. It's about holding your head high, not out of arrogance, but out of a deep-seated understanding of your own worth. It's about the way you walk into a room, the way you sit, the way you speak. Grace is in the small things, the nuances, the subtleties. Politeness, on the other hand, is about treating others with respect, with kindness. It's about understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles, that everyone deserves to be treated with decency. It's about being sensitive to the feelings of others, about being considerate. It's about saying please and thank you, about holding the door open for the person behind you, about listening when someone else is talking. When you cultivate grace and politeness, you're not just changing the way others perceive you, you're changing the way you perceive yourself. You're setting a standard for yourself, a standard that says, I deserve to be treated with respect, and I will treat others with respect in return. But cultivating grace and politeness isn't something that happens overnight. It's a journey, a process. It's about making small changes every day, about being mindful of your actions and your words. It's about practicing, about getting better every day. And the best part? Grace and politeness never go out of style. They're timeless, classic. They're attributes that will serve you well in every area of your life, that will make you stand out in a crowd. They're habits that will help you feel more feminine, more confident. So the next time you walk into a room, remember, carry yourself with grace, treat others with politeness. Set that standard for yourself and watch as the world around you begins to reflect that standard back to you. Grace and politeness never go out of style. Next, let's talk about embracing your emotions. Emotions are the colors of our internal world. They paint the canvas of our experiences, adding depth, texture, and vibrancy. Embracing your emotions is not about being controlled by them, but rather acknowledging them as part of your unique human experience. In our society, there's a common misconception that being emotional means being weak. But let me tell you, that's far from the truth. Emotions are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of being alive, of being human. They are a testament to our capacity to feel deeply, to love passionately, and to empathize genuinely. We're often told to toughen up or not be so sensitive. But it's important to remember that emotions are not something to be suppressed or ignored. They are a natural response to our experiences, and it's okay to feel them. It's okay to feel sad, angry, scared, happy, or excited. Each emotion, whether it's perceived as positive or negative, has its own value and purpose. When you embrace your emotions, you're allowing yourself to experience life fully. You're not just existing, but living. Emotions help us connect with others on a deeper level, understand ourselves better, and navigate our personal journey with more authenticity. Remember, Being emotional doesn't mean you're out of control. It means you're in tune with your feelings, and you're not afraid to let them show. It's about expressing your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. So cry if you need to, laugh when you want to, and don't be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. Embracing your emotions also means practicing self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself when you're going through a tough time. Allow yourself to feel, and give yourself the space and time to heal. In conclusion, your emotions are a beautiful part of who you are. They are a testament to your strength, your humanity, and your capacity to experience life in all its ups and downs. Your emotions make you human, and that's beautiful. To wrap things up, let's summarize what we've discussed. We've looked at a variety of habits that can help you feel more feminine. We started with the art of dressing with elegance, which is all about expressing your personal style and feeling comfortable in your own skin. Next, we moved on to the importance of practicing self-care, a habit that underlines the importance of loving and appreciating yourself. We also embraced the idea of cultivating feminine hobbies, reminding us that our interests can be as diverse and unique as we are. Our exploration of grace and politeness underlined the power of kindness and respect in our interactions with others. Finally, we touched on the importance of embracing your emotions, a habit that encourages authenticity and self-expression. But remember, these are just habits, not rules. Embracing femininity is about celebrating yourself, not conforming to societal norms. Remember, there's no one way to be feminine. Embrace who you are and the rest will follow.